Hello you guys. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to come on here today to do a video about the karma of a Aries woman. So I was gonna go to the store right now, but I just wanted to get another video up. The Aries woman is kind of wow, I just knew this one was gonna be a long one, because Aries is a fire sign and they are the first fire sign. They are like the head fire sign. They have a lot of fire energy, and it's the first sign, and it's known in the zodiac as the child of the zodiac. So sorry, I got distracted. The child of the zodiac. So basically Aries does a lot of things, and then, you know, they say to themselves like, oops, you know, like they're like a child. When a child gets into things and they don't think about it, and then later on they think about it and they're like, oh man, like what did I do? So anyways, let's get on to the video. The karma of an Aries woman or man. So the karma of an Aries, well, it would probably be, Aries don't regret anything. So even though they could make a lot of mistakes, they could do a lot of mistakes in their life or wrong in their life, because they are so impulsive. They don't usually regret anything, because this is the sign of self-esteem. So they usually have a lot of confidence. So even if they do wrong or make a mistake, they will still hold their head up high. So I guess their karma would probably be a lot of people maybe not liking them for doing that. You know, maybe the Aries said something or did something wrong to someone, and the Aries is just really prideful and confident, and they just go about their life and they don't really apologize or feel any regret to it, even though they maybe even know themselves that it's wrong. So you know, maybe they could create like enemies that way. Like that could be their karma. A lot of people having the opinion that the Aries is like arrogant, maybe. That could be a karma for them. What else is a karma? Also, another karma for Aries would probably be ending up alone, or when they grow old alone, and they don't marry, or they divorce and they end up alone, just because the Aries is really independent. And yeah, they're very independent. Like, I don't need anybody else, I could do it myself kind of woman and man. So they could probably, you know, be the bachelor type, or the and just like end up alone. And maybe their karma could be loneliness, you know, because the Aries life is full of fun, but once they get old, they'll realize that they don't have a partner. So maybe their karma could be like being lonely, because of their independentness. Also with children, like I said, their life is full of fun. So sometimes Aries can be a little neglectful or neglect their children. Not a lot, but kind of. So if this doesn't apply to you, then, you know, it doesn't apply to you. But the Aries can neglect their children because they are such a fire sign. They're full of fire. So their life is just full of activities and things. So they kind of neglect like the domestic life, like being a wife and children and being home. They have a lot of fun stuff that they do. So the domestic life can't be really not Aries thing. So being alone, neglecting their children, and then they end up being alone. So being lonely and having a how do you say it, a restraint from their children, or like not being so close with their children. And Aries doesn't really being strained from their children and not being so close with them, and then ending up like lonely. So Aries doesn't really regret a lot of things, but this one they will regret. I have seen Aries, some Aries people regret this. They do say that they regret not being as close to their children. This is one thing that Aries will regret, is not being close to their children, and they may even voice this to family members or friends, and just being lonely. Yeah, just being lonely. Another thing is going broke, or being broke or short on money could also be a karma for Aries, because they are a fire sign. They're impulsive, so they could like spend a lot of money. Even if they have a lot of cash, they could still like spend it all, especially if they get mad. They could shop a lot, so they're not really good with money. So some positive karma for Aries, because I do want to include positive karma, is probably being looked upon as a hero, or because Aries does, they are really brave. They're a brave sign, and they're the sign of the soldier. So, and they do stick up for people who are weak, or they see something wrong going on, and Aries are really brave, and they are fiery and impulsive, and yeah, so I know a lot of Aries that like stuck up for people, and they will be a hero, and like they're like a warrior, like a soldier, and they will stick up for people. They will stick up for the underdog. So being looked upon that way by family members and friends, by the community, maybe earning some type of something for that. I know Mariah Carey is a Aries, and she does have a song that is called Hero. Also, like if they are in the military, they could be in the military or receive an award or trophy for being really good in the military. Also, some good karma for Aries is that they're really, really competitive. All fire signs are, but Aries is like the ultimate fire sign. They are really impulsive, and they don't think about things, and they are really competitive. They have a lot of fire in them, and they're like the ram. They just have a lot of energy and fire, and so whatever they choose to do, whether it's basketball, boxing, baseball, dancing, whatever they choose to compete in, they will most likely win, because they are really, really competitive and really good. So I would say some good karma for them is like winning some type of sports team, a medal, a trophy, the Olympics, just being a champion in whatever sport they choose to be, and being really good at it. Also, the last thing that I would like to add is that Aries is the sign of, let's say, a woman Aries. They are very independent and very confident, like really, really, this is the sign of self-esteem and confidence. So usually an Aries motive or thing is like, oh, if a man could do it, I could do it too. So a lot of Aries girls, and they're natural leaders. So a good karma for an Aries is maybe like being the first woman to do something, like whatever it is, like the first woman president, or the first woman to do something. Like, you know, when they say, oh, she's the first one ever to receive this type of award, or first woman to do this, that could be a good karma for Aries, because they are just very confident. They believe that they could do anything. Also, this is a cardinal sign, so that means like it's always moving. Also, so this is a cardinal sign, and it is fire. So like, you know, picture when you light a fire and it just goes all crazy, and then it's ruled by cardinal energy, which is basically in astrology always moving. So this could be the first, so this could be like the first person in their family to like make it big, start a business, succeed at something, get like a lot of money, and just, even if they're not the first person, they could just achieve this in their life, and a lot of different avenues of making money, or they'll just have that very motivational spirit in them. Some famous Aries are Suge Knight and Mariah Carey, and Selena Quintanilla, so the singer Selena. And yes, I hope you guys like this video. And just like Selena Quintanilla, you know, she was a real passionate Aries and creative, but she was the one in her family that like had that passion, and she was the one that made it in her family. So a lot of Aries can have this good karma. But that's it for the Aries karma video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button, that way this video reaches more people. I do have 15 subscribers and I'm really trying to get to 20 subscribers. So have a good rest of your week and thank you for watching. Bye.